guys, sorry I couldn't be there today. We're going to do a quick walk through really slowly with Right Before Your Eyes so I can tell you kind of what you need to do for the choreography. So before we start, you're going to have to pick a pose that you're going to freeze in for the beginning of the song. And we want a couple of different levels. So some people can be standing up. You might pretend to be talking to somebody or crossing your arms or have your hands on the hips. Some kind of pose that you would do as your character. We can have some people that might be leaning down. Some people can even be right on the floor. We need a couple different levels of pose for you to freeze in. So at the very beginning of the song, everyone's going to be frozen like that until we get to the law part when you sing the laws. Law Lord, I want you to try to come up with as many actions as you can on your own, and we'll talk a little bit more about what you're going to do later. So at the beginning of the song, Law Lord, you can just kind of do whatever you feel is best for now, and then we'll work on it a little bit together when I see you. So at the beginning, everybody's frozen in your pose, and you also need to have a person in your group who's going to be your partner for this song. So anytime I say that you're doing something with a partner, it's going to be the same person. So decide on who is next to you and who's going to be partnered with who. Okay, so we're all frozen in our pose, and then Law Lord sings From This Rare Depiction, Some Will Swear It's Fiction, and then we get to the buckle up part, and right after that we do laws, so we go down like this, la 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 la, and then you're going to turn and look at your partner, so this side or this side, and just freeze like that. And then Law Lord and James have When a Magic Spell and a Boy Collide. Then when we do our next laws, we're going to all kind of crouch and put our hands by our face. So la 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 la. And then for plus our story features, the insects are going to step forward. Everybody else is going to switch places with their partners. So one partner is going to walk in front, and one partner is going to walk behind. So it's kind of like a circle, and you're coming back to your same place. So we're going to be marching. It'll kind of look like this. Plus our story features, and then you're back to where you should be. Now everyone's going to lean into where the insects are. Tons of crazy creatures, and then away from wherever the ants are. And two atrocious ants every child will fear. Oh dear, who knows what might appear. Good. All right. Now the right before your eyes, we are all going to step into one group, except for worm, spider, and centipede. Those three characters are going to stay at the front. We're all going to kind of group behind them. So look like this, right before your eyes, and then we freeze. Scrumptious and scary adventures start, and then go back to your spot, right before your eyes. Children, be wary if you're faint of heart. And then we're going to bend our head down, pray that no one dies, and then right before your eyes. Good. All right, the next part, put your hands really low, and we're all going to go from side to side, and our hands are going to go opposite of our bodies. So it will look like this. We'll make a potion that can glow in the dark. Good. We'll soar to the northern stars. Things could get kooky or spooky. You might spot a shark. And then for we're all a bit bizarre, we're going to switch places. So the main characters are going to move to the back, and the gypsies are going to move to the front, and we're just going to march. So it's all a bit bizarre. Good. Now, we're going to take some steps forward. So you want to be side to the audience, and we're going to go step, 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 step. That's for right before your eyes. We're going to try that one more time, okay? Side to the audience, right before your eyes. There might be sunshine or thunder, but we proceed. And that time we're just marching in place. Now we're going to step backwards. So put your other side to the audience. Step, 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 step. Let's try that with the words. This side to the audience. Right before your eyes. Whimsy and wonder What else could we need? Then ensemble, you're gonna drop down to a crouch. And Ladalord and James, you're gonna stay standing. So this is for the next part where we say we've got James and a giant peach that flies. So ensemble, you're down. Ladalord, I want you to point to James. And then for flies, do something like this. And James, you're gonna kind of point to yourself like you don't know that it's supposed to be you, like you're confused. So we've got James and a giant peach that flies. And then everybody else is crouched, okay? For this next line, everyone who's crouched is gonna jump up. A pack of actors, all in disguise, so let that curtain rise. And for that line, Ladalord, you're gonna walk forward. So Ladalord's at the front, everybody else is going like this. Good, all right. Next, we're going back to our steps forward. So right before your